everything the light touches is our king. Mom?
Mom.
Hi.
Dad, we're pals, right?
Right.
And we'll always be together, right?
Hello and welcome to Emily Reviews. My name is Emily, and here on my channel I talk about movies my daughter and I watch. We give our opinions and show some of our favorite clips. Today it's a special day because we film in advance, and today is July 13th, and it is my grandmother's heavenly birthday. And I'd like to say happy heavenly birthday to my grandmother. My daughter and I miss you very, very much. And we hope you're enjoying your heavenly party with Elvis, because that was her favorite singer. And also, the day that this is uploaded to YouTube will be my daughter's birthday, July 28th. And she turned 15. Will turn 15. And for her birthday and a special occasion, she is right here. She's going to join in a lot. She chooses not to be on camera. It's not a thing that she likes, and I am not one of those pushy moms who make her on camera, but she is comfortable with talking and like showing her cat half because of the kitty.
Hello, Freya.
Hello, Freya.
She is my baby.
Yes, she is my daughter's baby. She loves my daughter very, very, very much.
And this is why she is laying on me.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah.
she's attached to the hip, man.
She is.
Personal space doesn't exist.
No, not to Freya. Not at all. Okay. So for her birthday, she wanted to talk about The Lion King. And we did something kind of fun where we watched the OG movie and then we also watched the live action. And we're just going to talk about how much we absolutely hated the live action and why. Why?
If the writing was better for it, it would have been a really good movie.
Right? Like
it was beautiful. Just so bad writing.
It was.
It's not even funny. A 5-year-old could do better.
Okay. Well, we will get to the talking about it, yes. Okay. Make sure you hit the like button. Wait until the end of the video and comment the emoji we request. And subscribe so you don't miss an upload. And you have to say that in this house, we love The Lion King. We freaking love The Lion King. See, me, I'm just I physically cannot watch The Lion King without singing along. I am there like just emotions and sing it with feeling. That's me. And my daughter's like,
and I made you do it. I made you. It was great. You
What?
did it.
What?
When we watched The Lion King, you
I wouldn't
didn't do
sing.
it. I did it.
Yeah, she's like, please just once, Mom, once. Can you just not sing along?
I want to actually hear the music.
It was the most difficult experience I had ever had to deal with. It pained me. It pained me. But, you know, I have no shame. Yeah. It's my job as a mother to embarrass my daughter, so
Doing something right.
I'm doing something right. I don't do very many things right. Not very often, but this, yeah.
Can we bring attention to how uncomfortable the position Freya is laying in looks?
Are you comfortable?
Yep.
Yeah.
Very comfortable. Just an FYI, no one is looking at you.
No one's looking at me. Everyone's watching the cat.
Yeah, no one is looking at you.
I know. I got
You
this.
were not the center of attention.
Oh, I get that. That's why I like the fact that we have cats now. Because the cats are in the background and the cats can be watched. You are going to be on the YouTube. And you are going to be famous. Everyone is going to subscribe now because of you.
Soon she will have an Instagram account.
Yes, the cats are going to have Instagram accounts. We just haven't set that up yet. So when they do have Instagram accounts, I will make sure I will let you know, figure out how to link it in the description. Haven't got that far yet. I'm learning how to do things. Technology and I were not friends. We did have a little trouble trying to figure out what topic we wanted to do with The Lion King, but after a few days we decided that the live action plus the OG movie and then see the difference. My daughter said that in the original movie there were a few things that were not accurate, like Rafiki having a tail, and that's why Disney wanted to correct it with the live action. And to help me talk about The Lion King, my daughter is here, and I said she's just off camera. She's not comfortable, which is fine, you know. I don't want to force her into anything she doesn't want to do. But, you know, I do like making these videos with her. It's fun.
Very uncomfortable right now.
Well, you can't move.
No, I'm trapped. Help me.
Okay.
SOS.
We can't help you. Okay, so we're going to do things a little bit different today. When I do these videos, I write the detailed script and stick pretty close to it. We definitely haven't been doing that. But today I wrote down some few key talking points, and then we're just going to go through them and kind of just like bounce off each other and, right? Yeah. So, that's it. Okay, but before I do, just a small overview of The Lion King, just in case you've lived under a rock for the last 25 years and 30 years. 1994, almost 30 years. Holy freaking goodness. And so, The Lion King is about a pride of lions and one particular lion overcoming tragedy to take his place in the circle of life. The Lion King is based on the Shakespeare play Macbeth. I haven't actually read Macbeth, so I can't actually...
Remember never to say the name Macbeth in a theater.
Yeah, you're not supposed to say Macbeth in a theater.
Don't do it.
But we can't actually compare and contrast to that because I just know that it was based off of that play. I can't tell you what points, so...
Loser.
I'm a loser.
Don't leave.
It's probably why I don't have any subscribers anymore, or I only have 9 subscribers and people haven't been subscribing to me.
Show what's left.
Freya, you better give me some subscribers. I want people to enjoy you. And don't care about me. It's all about the cats now.
It's not Emily reviews, it's Cats review.
Right? Both movies have different runtimes. The original movie is about 88 minutes long, and the live action is over 2 hours long. The difference in watch time is because some parts of the live action shows a little bit more how they got to where they were.
Like how Nala found Simba, etc.
Yeah, like how Nala, like in the OG, the cutscene to Simba talking to Scar about the Elven Graveyard, and in the live action, you see Simba's journey, too. And then Nala, like, yeah, the whole trying to leave, Nala leaving Pride Rock.
Which I enjoyed. I liked that they did that.
Yeah, me too. And then the whole, like, before when Rafiki finds out that Simba, it's just like the flower petals or like the
but it's his hair.
It's his hair that
and it's
gets,
the whole journey of the
yeah,
hair getting to him, and
yeah.
then, like one of them eats it and shits it out, and it's like weird because there's a dung beetle and like it's fucking.
Yeah, a giraffe eats it and poops it out. Eats the hair by accident off a leaf because it's stuck to a leaf, and then he.
So gross.
Yeah, it is. It's and then like a dung beetle like carries it all the way up to Rafiki.
No, a dung beetle carries it, and then the piece of hair falls off the dung, and then ants find it, and then they carry it to Rafiki.
Right, the ants find it. Yeah, like it's this huge, like it's like a freaking 5 minutes out, 5 minutes of the movie.
That was great.
It's pretty crazy, yeah. one thing I have to praise about the live action is that they actually use black actors who have an African heritage. In the OG movie, James Earl Jones is the only one from the main cast that is black. The rest are white actors. I definitely think that if you're making a movie set in the Pride Lands in Africa, then you should probably have people that are from that country, or at least have that heritage. Other than that, I don't really like the live action. What do you think, birthday girl? What about you?
Can I throw something at you?
After you tell me what you think about the acting.
The voices were stale and the script was awful. But other than that, it is a really pretty movie. That's like the only good thing about it. And Pumbaa has good lines.
Pumbaa has good lines.
Pumbaa is like the one good character throughout the entire thing. He actually was able to replicate like his like humor in a way, which made it more fun.
Mhm. Yeah. And she likes Jeremy Irons for Scar. That too.
It's just I know he's white. I get that. I understand. And this is set in Africa, so you gotta get people who actually like have ancestors who lived there.
Yeah.
I gotcha. But Jeremy Irons is the only one who can play Scar and do it well. Like, no offense to the man who played Scar in the remake, but you made him sound a little too evil for my liking.
And not gay enough.
No, he's not gay. He's straight in that movie.
Yeah, he loves Sir Robbie.
So straight.
Yeah, he's in love with Sir Robbie.
Which is not accurate to the original because he doesn't give two and he doesn't care about Sir Robbie.
He doesn't. He gives no poops about her. He doesn't. Not in the OG movie. No.
He's like, okay, you exist, good for you. I'm just gonna ignore you and tell you to hunt. So whatever.
Right? Like
he doesn't like people. I don't care.
Mm-hmm.
It's amazing.
Yeah. Right? Okay.
Like, he's likable and he's more cartoony and feels more like he has a personality than he does in...
He's a likable villain.
He's a likable villain, and that's the best thing about old Disney is they have such amazing villains, and then nowadays they kind of just are like...
Fall flat.
Like, they have absolutely no personality other than the fact that they're trying to, like, I don't know, take over whatever and be them and rule whatever and just be evil. Haha, I'm evil. Ha, that's basically their personality, and it's not fun. Scar in the original has a personality.
He does. He's so...
And he actually feels like he somewhat is an uncle.
Yeah.
Like, he actually feels like he somewhat cares about his family, just not enough to actually, like...
Yeah, like if Simba was never born, he probably would have never tried to kill Mufasa.
No, because he would have been king.
Eventually, yeah.
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 And, like, he had more humor. He, like, when Simba was like, when I become king, what'll that make you? A monkey's uncle. Like, he had humor. He tried to fit in. He tried to make himself seem normal, even though he was plotting to do a very terrible thing. And, yeah, it made him have a personality.
Yeah. Whereas
in the remake, they just kind of strip him of all personality and ruin his song!
We'll get there. No!
They so ruin his song! I was dreading it anyway, but whatever.
Yeah.
We'll get there.
Mm-hmm. Oh. Okay. I don't really like how much of the live action is, like, basically the same as the other movie. It's, like, a lot of... It's pretty close to the same. Like, I don't...
Sometimes they even replicate the same lines.
Yeah, like, sometimes they even replicate the same lines, and I didn't really like that. I've seen other Disney movies that are similar to, like, they make live actions, but they don't replicate the same, like, word for word for the most part, like in Beauty and the Beast. The live action did take some creative liberties, but not enough. And the creative liberties I would have rather not have. Like, they're pretty meaningless. and to remove one song and then completely put in a different one. I hated that when Simba's running and then they just completely ruin that. Because it has like it was the beginning of the beginning of Circle of Life. They had the chanting when he's running, and in the original, but they completely changed it to a different song, and I freaking hated that.
And like they could have just reused the original Circle of Life. Because it was all like black people who sung that song.
Oh yeah.
And they could have just reused it.
But
because that's the thing you can do. You own that song, Disney. Just reuse it.
Yeah.
Don't recreate the exact same song.
I think it was the same singer, but it was no, it wasn't the same singer.
None of it. She was damn good at replicating it.
Are you sure? We'll have to make sure.
No, it was a different singer. She was good at replicating the original, but it wasn't. Or maybe it's just because she was older.
Yeah, I was thinking because, like, you know how sometimes we couldn't tell that, like, it was like because James Earl Jones sounded different, but just because he is a lot older now and his voice has changed.
But I wish that they had just used the same song, because it's not like she was a character in the movie. Of course, you have to remake the songs when it's a character in the movie who have an obviously different voice than the original, so you have to remake the song. But she wasn't a character in the movie, so they could have just popped it in there. Easy as that. But maybe it's because they extended it.
Maybe.
Could be that. But I really feel like they shouldn't have extended it, because it got really, really bad really, really quickly.
Yeah.
And they ruined Scar's song. Can we talk about how they ruined Scar's song?
We are right now. And I was like, so birthday girl, do you have any ranting that you want to get off your head about the live action?
What the f did they do to Scar's song?
What the heck did they do to Scar's song?
Like, okay, as the movie went on and I was hearing the songs before Scar's song, I was like, I'm gonna hate this song. They're gonna ruin it, and it's gonna suck. And I was dreading it anyway. I was dreading hearing it anyway because it is the best song from the original movie.
They don't even use, it's not even a song, it's more like him making a speech.
He's making a speech with some music in the background.
Yeah, it's
and like
nothing.
some like notes he sounds like he's singing, but he's also not. They like ruined it completely.
Yeah.
And I think the reason they did, I think I understand the reason they did do that was because the hyenas weren't as stupid. Ed could talk, remember? And like I forget like the other guy's name. But it felt like they just upped their IQ points just a bit. I forget the female hyena's name. Shenzi. Like, she was the leader. She was, like, the badass, I'm gonna kill everything and be incredibly intelligent character. Of which I actually liked. I did like that. I liked that they did that.
Yeah.
It felt more like they had a pack of hyenas instead of it was just the 3, and then just like somehow there's millions of them and you're walked away but you're still in frame, so good for you, and I can actually comfortably yay. Anyway, but I think that's the reason they did that, because the hyenas weren't as stupid, and that was like a big part of the song of Scar just making fun of how stupid they were. And that was probably like the best part of the song. And like you don't have any lights on upstairs, do you? It's like, just making fun of their idiocy. And then in the live action, obviously they aren't as stupid, so it's not really like, it would be out of place. But I wish they had done the song, like, still as the song, but kind of like rewritten the parts where he's making fun of them to like maybe just on Ed, or like the other guy, not really on Shenzi. Because he does make fun of Shenzi a bit as well. But she, like, because, so he could do that, but again, in the live action, he never really worked with them before. He doesn't bring them food. He doesn't, he never really, like, knew them beforehand, so which sort of, again, makes sense, because, like, would you want someone you just met
That's
to like
true.
start making fun of you.
That's true. He like comes and talks to them for the first time.
Yeah,
Then,
which
is it didn't really give much. I liked before when they were giving him more
like
context with that.
Like he had known them for a while.
And Scar, old buddy, old pal, like
Yeah, like they knew him and they trusted him really well. But I think another reason to why they did that was because when they kill Scar, it makes more sense. Because in the original movie, it's a bit weird how, like, he says one thing and they're like, this man of whom I've known for years saying one terrible thing to me, about me, I'm gonna eat him. It's
no, they threw him under the bus. It was the hyenas. It was all their fault. It was all their idea. They made me do it. So it's like he was trying to say that to Simba to make Simba hate the hyenas and have the hyenas get, like,
shit.
Right? So it's like, you just betrayed me. And
yeah, I guess.
Like,
but like it still like was weird. I don't know. It was a bit. It felt off. It always kind of had felt off to me. But I think I don't know. I wish they just maybe edited those parts of the song and mainly had that song still be like relatively the same. Because the part where he's like standing up on like the pedestal thing with them all like walking and heading to the Pride Lands was so amazing.
That actually has a significant thing because that's supposed to show about like the Nazis in World War II and how things were. Like that is what that was symbolizing. And it was important.
It was a very important scene, and they got rid of it.
Yeah, I didn't like that at all.
Like, they could have, like, obviously there weren't that many hyenas in the live action, but they could have just had them, like, walking around like that.
I know.
And the fact that they seemingly stripped all visual personality out of the characters, because obviously, again, they are realistic, and they're supposed to be realistic, but, like, during the scene where, like, Simba is a cub, and he's, like, talking to Mufasa, and, like, being, like, you know, the scene that you reenacted, basically, he doesn't even look at him in the movie. He doesn't even look at him. They don't look at each other. In the live action, they do not look at each other.
I never noticed that.
They just don't look at each other. They're just facing forward. They're not actually looking at each other.
Okay, that'll have to be a clip.
They just don't. They're just, like, staring off into space.
I never even noticed that. Okay, so who is your favorite character from each movie? From the live action and the cartoon?
The original, it's Scar.
Okay.
And the live action, it's Pumbaa.
Okay. Alright, yeah, I'd say I don't really have a favorite character for the live action, but Scar for definitely the original.
Because Scar is the best.
And what is your favorite part in the OG movie, and how does it differ from the live action?
What is my favorite part in the OG movie? I think I already ranted about it.
The song?
So, okay, I'm gonna try to figure out a different thing so I can, like, actually talk about an actual thing and not a song. I think my favorite part is, when Rafiki is talking to Simba when he's older.
Okay.
Like, you know, when he, like, hits him on the head and, like, that whole scene.
Yeah.
Is just, it's an amazing scene, and it's, like, one of the reasons that Rafiki is, like, my second favorite character. He's just amazing. I like how crazy they make him in the original.
Quash banana, hot banana. Yeah.
It's great. We love it.
Yeah.
But, and then in the live action, Rafiki, you're intelligent. Like, they made him more sophisticated and intelligent feeling. Because, like, that whole thing where he hits Simba on the head just doesn't happen.
I know.
It was so sad because it was such a life lesson.
It really was.
It was a really important life lesson that they completely cut.
They just cut it out because it's like, yes, he's like, hey, that hurt. And then he's like, oh, yes, the past. It doesn't matter. It is in the past. And then he goes, yeah, but it hurt. He goes, yes, the past can hurt. But you either run from it or learn from it.
And then he grabs the stick.
And then, not my stick! My stick! Not my stick!
It's great. We love that.
We love it.
And they didn't do it in the live action. And I wish they did, because it was... I think it's because Simba, like, grabs the stick with his arm, but they could have just had him in...
They just grab it with his mouth.
No,
He does, no.
yeah, it does. He does grab it with his mouth.
Yeah.
Like, or maybe, like, him... But I don't know why they didn't do it.
I don't know why they didn't either, because, like, in the end of the fight scene, Rafiki, like, opens up this rock thing and, like, pulls out his stick. And it's like...
I guess they would have had to get rid of that, but, like, who cares?
Yeah, why did he keep his stick hidden anyway?
It's his walking stick. It's fun.
Right? Whatever. Okay. Is there anything that you wanted to talk about with both the original movie or the live action that we have not talked about yet?
Maybe, the fact that, yes, they maybe took away Scar's personality, but they gave Nala one. They gave Nala a personality.
Yeah, it's because Beyonce's Queen Bee. She queen.
Yeah, like, they gave Nala a personality, and
Yeah.
they made more scenes with her, and she felt more real.
Mm-hmm.
And, like, in the original, she just felt like,
Yeah.
why are you not doing these?
It's because it's Beyonce.
It's fucking Beyonce.
Yeah.
It's like,
Yeah.
one character that feels like they have personality, even though they can't physically
Mm-hmm.
express their personality. It's just how she did it. There's two characters in the entire two characters in the entire movie that can do it, and it's Mufasa and Nala.
Yeah.
Because obviously Mufasa is James Earl Jones, and you know.
Mm-hmm. So, what's your overall opinion? Was the live action movie a waste of time?
I think if the writing, I feel like if they had done what you were suggesting, like how they did it with Beauty and the Beast, and they'd like made it a similar movie with basically sort of the similar plot, but made it a completely different movie, it probably would have been amazing.
Mm-hmm.
Because seeing The Lion King from a different standpoint and seeing it like, what if it happened this way? Like, it would have made it better. Like, obviously not better than the original, because the original is God, but,
Yeah, because, like, within Beauty and the Beast, they had the same songs. Like, the girl who plays Hermione, she did the same songs, but the words were different, and...
I haven't seen...
You hadn't seen the Hermione Beauty and Beast?
I have actually seen the play version of Beauty and the Beast, and that was
really
fun,
good.
but I haven't seen it.
It's really good. She did a really good job.
See, like, if they had just done it, like, was Beauty and the Beast, like, one of the last?
No, it was one of the first.
Then why didn't they just follow that formula? It was a good formula.
I don't know, because it's even every time they redo Cinderella, like, it's the same plot point, but different
movie.
Different movie. And I think that they should have done that.
I think that's why, like, it's so successful when people make a Cinderella.
And yeah, like, we will check out Dumbo eventually, and, like, we'll watch the original and the live action, and there's Lady and the Tramp, original and live action. We will, like...
There's a Lady and the Tramp alive. I so miss, like, half of those.
Yeah, there is. There's a live action.
I really, a while ago, I really was only, like, paying attention to it for a little while. And I only knew about, like, 4 of them. I knew that there was a Aladdin. I knew that there was Dumbo, and I knew that there was a Lion King. So that's 3. I only knew that they made 3.
Yeah.
And I thought they stopped after 3.
No, they did them all.
Did they do Bambi? I don't think they did Bambi.
I don't think they did Bambi. I think you're right. I don't
Thank
think
God.
I'm not sure. We will have to look on Disney Plus when we're
I
done.
think... Yeah, we could.
We will. Yeah, but then, like, the thing is, like, and Aladdin didn't do well because of Robin Williams was already passed away.
Yeah, they shouldn't have remade.
No, but, like, Will Smith, he really tried, and he didn't want to take away from Robin Williams, because Robin Williams is legend. Like, he's like, you know.
I think I hope that in Aladdin that he tried to make the character similar, but didn't try to replicate him exactly because that would have ruined it.
I'm not. I haven't
I
seen
really
it.
hope
I just.
not.
I watched a lot of interviews and stuff about it. I just
and
haven't.
He was just like, I didn't want to take away
Yeah.
from the legend. Okay, that adds to it, and that automatically makes his character better, even if it's terrible.
Even if it's terrible, yeah.
Even if it's terrible, it's one of the best characters. Never seen the movie.
Right.
Just the fact that he took his legend into account is great. Love that.
Right?
Love that for him.
Right, because Robin Williams is he was an inspiration to so many people, right?
Mhm.
Like, you know, even yourself. And you go, haha, humor.
Haha.
Mark and Mindy. Okay, so I think the live action was shit. And Disney is lucky that they didn't make the live action first. If they would have made like the live action in '94 and then the cartoon later on, it would have flopped. It would have freaking flopped in the box office.
Yeah,
I
The
think
Lion King would never have existed.
Yeah, and they I even know that they had some things that was different, and they had to rechange it, and there were things that were like culturally inappropriate or whatever. I think that it's still an overall loved movie, and it's 1994 version. There's more reasons why the 90s are the best, and one of them is The Lion King. Okay.
Yeah.
All right, so I just want to thank you, my beautiful birthday girl, for spending time with me and doing this, and I appreciate you to step out of your comfort zone box of not even really wanting to be involved and coming, and
I have to get used to it at some point.
yeah, because she wants to be a YouTuber herself, like gaming and
Very
animation.
different content.
Yeah, she wants to be a
Don't follow.
faceless YouTuber, and that's fine. And I think it's great that you're coming and doing things and getting yourself, you know, used to it, because by the time you do it, you'll be like an old pro.
I'm relatively used to doing my own content. This is like this kind of content.
Yeah, just
I've done it before, and then I've just like, it never works.
I know, she tries to film with her friends playing Minecraft games, and then it
So
just
many
never
times.
works.
Like, OBS is just the bane of my existence. Ugh, I need to get it fixed.
And I think, like, when we get internet again, I'll just let you use this computer, because OBS works on this computer, no
It works
problem.
amazingly on your computer, and it pisses me off.
Yeah, so we will just use that,
Mm-hmm.
and that's not a problem.
Wait, or I could just download it when we are able to.
Yep.
Okay, well. Goodbye!
Yeah, okay.
Bye!
I'm not done yet saying goodbye. Just
Bye!
Okay, okay, so that is it for now. We'd like to thank you guys for hanging out with us today. So we filmed this movie, like I said at the beginning, a few weeks before beautiful girl's actual birthday.
Thank you.
But for this video, if everyone can take a second and wish my beautiful daughter a happy birthday in the comments, I think that will make the day feel extra special as well. And for the emoji,
I get to choose the emoji because it's my birthday.
Okay, I had different ones, but you can choose the emoji. Which one?
What do I want? A cat
A kitty?
and a duck because Psyduck is in the background.
Yeah, I know, he was in the window in the little kitchen, and I was like, well, I will put him there.
A duck for Psyduck, everyone.
Okay.
Clap for Psyduck. Good job. You're doing great, honey.
Okay, so bye until next week, where we talk about Top Gun. Bye. You gonna say bye?
I already said my bye.
You already said your goodbyes while I was ending the intro, or whatever it's called.
Ending the intro.
Ending the outro, I guess, is what I should